I'm only a human. I am just a human is something that people say to themselves often. And by saying that you're just a human, we are putting ourselves in this little box. And this little box that defines what being just a human means, that you can only do this or you can only do that. The possibilities, that defines our possibilities. And so we keep ourselves in this limiting mode when we speak these words to ourselves, that I am just a human or I'm only a human. But you are not just a human. You are a soul, a divine soul, having a human experience in a human body. And words are powerful. When we tell ourselves that I am just a human and therefore I cannot do this or I cannot do that, whatever it is that we tell ourselves by putting ourselves in this little human box, we are putting a barrier for ourselves all around. Because the walls of this box defines who we are when we say that we're just a human. And we remain there until we realize that we're not just a human. And so when we keep ourselves in this box and we remain there, we can remain there for ages, for years, but we don't have to. The moment you have the realization that I am not just a human, you can step out of that box and see beyond the walls of this box the infinite possibilities as a divine soul that you are, enjoying this human experience. And that's the journey of finding out who you really are. That you are this beautiful divine spark. The soul that you are is a beautiful fragment of the source energy. The same energy that created this entire universe. So when you realize that you are a divine spark of the same source energy that created this entire universe, you become the powerful creator that you are. You have the same power as the source creator that created this entire universe. You have the power to create your universe. Whatever it is that you want to create, whatever it is that you wish to create in this lifetime, you have the power to do that. But as long as you remain in the little box of being just a human, then you're not going to be able to discover these infinite possibilities of being a divine spark, of being the powerful creator that you are. And that's what you're here to do. That's what we're all here to do this journey of finding out who we truly are, who you truly are. Getting out of that little box, beyond the walls of the limited human box, and finding out, seeing the infinite possibilities. It is limitless for you what you can do. The possibilities of who you really are, what you can create, is limitless. But we have to do the journey, and it takes a bit of time, it takes a bit of practice. But as long as you begin the journey, that's wonderful. As long as we begin the journey and we keep walking the journey of finding out who we really are, this divine spark that we are, this fragment of the source creator, the fragment of the same source energy. How do we find that out? By simply tuning in to who you truly are. by learning to sit in silence, in stillness, for a few minutes every day, so that you can listen to the whispers of the soul. Because the outside world is noisy. And there's so much going on. And the modern times that we live in now, there's so much noise everywhere. We have so much information in our hands all the time. And so the noise is always taking up so much space in our mind that we don't have the time to really discover who we truly are. And this is why I say that it takes a bit of practice to sit down, to sit in stillness, to close your eyes, to tune into your breath, to listen to your heartbeat, to listen to the whispers of your soul, of the soul that you are. At this moment in time, if you are here in this limited box where you think you're just a human, to make that journey, to come out of that box, to go through the walls, and then learn to listen to that guidance of the divine soul, the divine spark that you are. But you can do it. As you start the journey, you will experience the unfoldment. And that's what we're here to do, that through this experiences that we get to see, feel in our journey of stepping out of this limited human to become the divine soul, the divine spark that you are. You already are. You don't have to become. You already are. It's just a journey of finding out. That's all it is. So you don't become, you already are. But we do have to find that out, because we were born into this physical world and we thought everything is real here in this physical world. The dramas that goes on, we think it's real. And so we live this in this physical world, thinking it's all real, living it all, experiencing all the emotions, the pain, the sadness, the grief, the anger, the fear. But we're here to experience all of that. We're not here to dwell on them. We're here to experience the human experiences. And this is why we are not just a human, but we are divine beings, a divine spark of the same source creator, a fragment of the same source energy, having a human experience. And that's why we're here to experience everything. And so along the way, in the journey of finding the true self, we're here to enjoy everything. The sadness, the love, the joy, the grief, the anger, the fear, all of it, all the colors, all the facets, all the myriad of experiences that we can enjoy here in this physical world. We're here to do that. We're not here to identify with them. We're not here to dwell on them. We're here to experience, let it go. Experience, let it go. Experience, let it go. Experience, learn from it. Experience, evolve. Experience, grow. That's what we're here to do. And that's the journey. It's all about that. And as long as we keep ourselves in this limited human box, we cannot enjoy this experience, these experiences. We're only going to keep telling ourselves the limited stories of why I cannot do this, and therefore I'm just a human, so I'm here to do this, and I'm here to work and look after my family, and whatever stories that we tell ourselves. But we're not here to be just born, go to school, get education, go to work, earn money, get old, get diseased, and die. We're not here to do just that. Isn't life quite meaningless if we're here to do just that, to be born, to work and die? It doesn't seem to have any meaning when we live in that way. And many people still live in that way. But it's time for us to step up. It's time for us to evolve from that survival state of living in these limited boxes, that we're just humans here. We're here to work. We're here to get old and die. We're not here to do just that. So it's time to step up, step out of that box and evolve. It's time to learn that we are here as divine souls in this human body, having a human experience. And it's wonderful. We're experiencing this myriad of emotions, this beautiful facets of the physical reality, enjoying on this planet, enjoying the beautiful plants and flowers and birds and animals that we get to see, and hear the songs of the birds and enjoy the sounds of the ocean. We're here to fill our senses with these beautiful experiences that we can enjoy in this physical world, and take the richness of these experiences deep into our soul so we can expand. And that's what we're here for. So let's begin the journey.